In order to put a mark on the plexiglass here where I want to drill the holes for this, I'm going to use what's called a pin vise. This is a micro drill bit set, and basically has the pin vise and it has some drill bits. So we're going to take one of these tiny drill bits, not too tiny, so that's a pretty small drill bit, and then we're going to find the right tip for the pin vise here. So you can see this is way too big for this drill bit. It's just the wrong size. And it looks like this one is also the wrong size. So here's the other one. There we go. So that's a good size. Okay, tighten that down. I wonder if it would work better this way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put this guy in this way. We're going to have to bring power here from the battery. So I'm going to try to get some room there to bring those wires in here and put them in there. But that'll make it easier getting all the motor wires into these. So we're going to start a hole right here. Like that. And so now you can see, well, maybe you can't see, but you can see that I made a little scarring on the surface of the plexiglass there, and that's enough to give me a starting point for drilling the holes. So I'm going to use that, maybe get it a little further away from that hole there, which I don't think I can use. Yeah, I just don't have the space to use that other hole. So I got that scarring. I'm gonna drill the 4 holes now for these. Drilling in plexiglass is always fun because you can, if you drill too fast and push too hard, you will crack the plexiglass. And the cracking comes right at the end as the drill bit is pushing through to the other side. So a lot of times it's a good idea to drill partially from this side and then partially from the other side. I have drilled 4 holes so that I can mount the H-bridge controller in here now. And actually I used the drill press with a nice sharp drill bit and it went great. Smooth like butter. Didn't crack. You can see there's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole. Did not crack any of the plexiglass. Okay, now here's the real trick. So these don't come with hardware, and these holes are pretty small. So you have to have some hardware. And what you need for these holes on this L298N H-bridge motor controller, you need 3mm shaft hardware. And so what I did was I bought some 3mm kits. This is a standoff with a 3mm shaft and a 3mm nut. So I'm going to use standoffs because you don't want to screw this directly down in here. First of all, it's being pushed down by these solder connections on the bottom. So you want to get above those solder connections so that there is even pressure on all 4 holes and no pressure on the solder joints. So I'm going to put this standoff in this hole. The standoff kits come with the appropriate nuts. These happen to be nylon standoffs. You can also get brass. I like nylon because it's not conductive. I'm not going to super tighten it. And so you do that in all 4 holes. And then you also need 3mm screws. So here's a 3mm Phillips head screw. So we're going to put standoffs in all 4 holes, and we're going to screw down the motor controller. But before we screw it down, we're going to hook up the wires. I'll show you how to do that.